The Olympic Games, the Commonwealth Games, sure, but the X Games, I have to admit I'd never heard of them. But after a weekend in Los Angeles, I can tell you they match the big ones for spectacle, skill and sheer adrenaline. The X Games are simply the best. The world's best skateboarders, BMX bikers and freestyle motocross riders defying gravity and common sense in pursuit of victory, fame and fortune. They're almost beyond belief. As daring, as dangerous as you can get. And naturally, because it's sport, Australians are in the thick of it, thrilling the fans and frightening the life out of their friends and family. It's so steep. I mean, it's incredibly scary for me just standing here and having a look. How are you feeling? Don't go too far. I've met some crazy people in my time, but Australian skateboarder Jake Brown just about takes the cake. I don't know how he does that. Do you get scared?
Yeah, I was scared when I was saying hello to you up there. I'm still scared just looking at it.
So am I. And I'm not going down it.
Like this. I feel alright now, no.
Jake Brown out of Sydney, Australia. Jake.
The very fact Jake can face the mega ramp at all is a miracle when you see this.
Let's see what we got.
2 years ago, he was gunning for the gold medal at the Los Angeles X Games. Then, disaster.
Oh man, that was the heaviest slam we've ever seen.
No one had ever fallen that far, over 15 meters.
Oh, his body lost it going up. Oh my God!
Jake was knocked out for 5 minutes, cracked a wrist, a vertebrae, and suffered internal bleeding.
His shoes! Did you see that? He was not standing up. There's no way.
But then, Jake became an X Games legend when he got to his feet and walked away.
What are they built from in Sydney, Australia, that he is walking right now?
And I'm walking and the whole stadium is just up like, oh! And I'm like, alright, see you guys later. I didn't know what was going on really, you know what I mean?
You really didn't know what was going on at all at that point, did you?
No.
Jake is one of the wild new breed of extreme sportsmen, skateboarders, BMX bikers and motocross riders who every year showcase their talents at the International X Games. There's no champagne and strawberries here, just tats and adrenaline.
It's kind of like some gladiator stuff with this stadium and just people just throwing their bodies, throwing carcasses around in the air and hoping for the best.
Here's Adam Taylor.
They call these X Games the Olympics of action sports. But there's nothing classical or conventional about what these athletes do. It's far too radical and death-defying for that. Indeed, it's pretty hard to find another group of competitors who are more than willing to risk everything in the name of victory.
True blue, mate.
Jake and fellow Aussies, Robbie Maddison and Bilko Williams are here to do just that, and we'll be with them all the way. Over 4 days of the Los Angeles Games, some athletes will walk away heroes. Others will be lucky to walk away at all.
Obviously it's the biggest event for the year for pretty much all the people that are competing, whether it's skate, BMX or moto. So there's a lot of stress put on this event and a lot weighs on it.
Bilko and Robbie compete in freestyle motocross, possibly the most radical sport on 2 wheels. Robbie spent $80,000 turning his Californian front yard into an extreme playpen so the pair could practice for X Games.
It's pretty much the ultimate, really, for all of us guys. You know, it's X Games is looked at in such a shining light by all the industry and stuff like that.
Nervously watching every twist, turn and landing is Robbie's fiancée, Amy Sanders. Good
They
one.
love it, don't they?
Big kids.
His big smiles at the end of the day, you'll see that.
And big smiles from you when he lands safely.
I know. Every time at the end I'm like, woo! And then I'm like, oh, another one. Oh, dust.
Good on him. The dust has been the least of Amy's concerns. She's been standing by, petrified, as Robbie has executed some of the most outrageous deeds ever performed on a motorbike.
There is no room for error tonight.
What are the final words you talk about, or do you just let Robbie be?
I always tell him that I'll see him at the other end. Always.
Surely now, with everything you've achieved, you're the modern-day Evel Knievel.
Oh, thanks. I try to keep a humble approach on it. You know, this is just what my life's been about. As a kid, I was always the one guy on my BMX bike riding around the neighbourhood looking for jumps, and I guess that's just, I'm still doing that. You know, I still drive around and I go, oh, that'd be a cool jump right there. You know.
But for all Robbie's breathtaking success, his hard-won reputation as the world's leading motorcycle stuntman, the one award he covets most is X Games gold medals.
If you win X Games gold, it's pretty much featured in all the magazines within our industry, and it really kind of is pretty much #1 in the world.